The Gossipy Grandma, Episode 1. The Secret in 1004. Long before she was known as Mama Felicia the Gossiper, she was simply Felicia Okoro, a 42-year-old wife living in a two-bedroom flat at the prestigious 1004 estate in Victoria Island, Lagos. She wasn't rich, not exactly, but she lived close enough to money to taste its promise every day. From her balcony, she would watch sleek cars roll in, women with designer handbags sweep past security, and children headed to international schools. Felicia wanted that life. Her husband, Augustine, was a simple man. At 47, he worked at a modest bank branch on the mainland. He was content earning his steady salary, paying school fees for their 5 teenage children, and returning home in the evenings with roasted corn or suya. His happiness was in small things: a football match on TV, the laughter of his children, the peace of his home. But Felicia's eyes were restless. She wanted more clothes, more gold, more attention at church, more respect among her neighbors who boasted of trips to Dubai and London. Every day she reminded Augustine of what they lacked. One humid evening, while Nipa had struck again and the estate buzzed with generator noise, Felicia started her usual argument. "Augustine, this your banking job will not take us anywhere. Look around. Do you see how the Adeyemis just changed their SUV? Do you see how Mama Chidima just came back from Dubai? And me, I'm here tying wrapper, suffering. What kind of life is this?" Augustine's voice was calm but tired. "Felicia, must you always compare? We are not hungry. The children are in good schools. What else do you want? Let us be grateful." Felicia hissed, her hands on her waist. "Grateful for what? This your small salary? I told you, travel to Cotonou and bring back electronics to sell. People are making quick money, but you refuse. You just want to die poor. Augustine, if you love your family, go. Don't you want better for your children?" His jaw tightened. For weeks he had resisted her nagging, but Felicia's voice never rested. She said it in the morning, she repeated it at night. She whispered it in church. She even mocked him in front of friends. That night, his patience broke. "Felicia," he thundered, his voice rising above the drone of generators. "Leave me alone. I said I don't want to go. Why are you like this? One day your mouth will kill me." The words hung in the hot air. Felicia flinched, but her tongue still burned with stubborn fire. 3 days later, Augustine came out of the bedroom at dawn with a small bag. He avoided her eyes. "I am going," he said simply. "This is what you wanted, Ibi. If anything happens to me, remember it was you that pushed me." Felicia's heart skipped, but she didn't stop him. She watched him walk down the long 1004 corridor and disappear into the Lagos morning. It was the last time she saw him alive. Augustine boarded a bus toward Cotonou with other traders, but he never came back. By the 3rd day, Felicia's worry turned to dread. By the 7th day, news came like thunder. Augustine's body had been found in Ogun State, dumped by the roadside. The bus had been attacked by armed robbers, goods stolen, passengers killed. His corpse lay in a police morgue for days before anyone identified him. When the police delivered the news, Felicia wailed so loud the whole block gathered. She beat her chest, rolled on the floor, screamed his name. Her 5 children, stunned and broken, clung to her, not knowing that their father had never wanted to make the trip, not knowing their mother's voice had pushed him into danger. The estate mourned. Neighbors brought food and money. At the funeral, Felicia cried the loudest, her makeup streaked with tears. But inside, guilt clawed her. Each time she remembered his last words, "One day your mouth will kill me," she shivered. Yet Lagos life moved fast. Bills piled up. Children still needed food, school, and clothes. To drown her guilt and distract herself from whispers of widowhood, Felicia sharpened a new weapon, her tongue. She became the eyes and ears of Block D, 1004 estate. No marriage, no scandal, no promotion escaped her lips. She dissected people's lives with relish. "That one's husband is cheating," she'd whisper on the balcony. "That woman forged her way into oil money," she'd declare at church. Her gossip spread like wildfire, keeping her the center of attention. And the more she talked about others, the less anyone asked about her own story. The less her children suspected that their mother's sharp words had driven their father into the grave. But secrets have long legs. And though Felicia was only 42 when tragedy struck, the shadow of Augustine's death followed her as she aged. Behind her painted lips and sharp laughter was a wound she never confessed. One day, many years later, when her children were grown, that secret would stir again, threatening to expose the truth behind the gossipy grandma of 1004 estate.